Hey everyone, it's your girl Naia here, and I am so excited for today's video. We're diving into a super fun and brain-tickling adventure with Mr. Brick's eye. Tested science. In Lego. I mean, who doesn't love a good mix of creativity and learning? Especially when it's all done with colorful blocks. You won't want to miss my reactions as we explore all the wacky experiments and epic Lego builds. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's see if science and Lego can really work together. And before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button if you're ready for some fun. Let's do this.
Today I'm going to perform more than 10 cool experiments on Lego that will both entertain and educate you, starting from this simple one, where you can take a bunch of cheese slope pieces and by facing them on opposite sides, you can create an optical illusion, where if you look at it from one side it's a Mario, and from the other side it's a Shrek. And in today's video I challenge myself to find even more smart ways to use Lego, so welcome to the Lego School everyone. First, let me show you one simple science trick. So this one will require some crafting skills because you need to glue a minifigure to a magnet, then cut a small piece of a straw, and glue it to the back of the minifigure. Take a bottle and fill it up full of water. Then if you drop the minifigure into the bottle and close the cap, nothing will happen. But if you press the bottle with your hand, the minifigure will dive down due to Archimedes' principle.
This is a fun way to demonstrate Archimedes' principle using Lego. Who knew a minifigure could teach us about buoyancy? It's like a mini science class in a bottle.
And when you release the bottle, it'll float up again. Okay, now the person who tells me why he always faces away from the camera will get a medal from me. So next, I'm going to teach you some biology by creating an anatomically accurate minifigure. Okay, so let's start with the skeleton, which serves as a framework for the rest of the
Welcome to a Lego Dreams adventure, where kids can build magical
stuff like organs, muscles, and skin. So I built a whole upscale skeleton first. Damn, this already looks cursed.
Wow, that skeleton is giving off some serious spooky vibes. It's like a Lego horror movie waiting to happen. Who knew anatomy could look this? Interesting.
Next, let's give him some organs, like lungs, guts, a pair of cursed eyes, and a heart so he can finally feel something. Next, we need a skin. Oh yeah, that's my favorite one. Yes, the skin is the largest organ of all, and I made this skin out of fabric, so let's put it on our skeleton. Okay, bro's starting to look normal now, but he's still dumb as
This is hilarious. The Lego figure looks so confused, just like we all are when math gets tricky. It's like he's questioning his entire existence.
We need to create a brain so he can finally start thinking. So, I made one from Jello. And there you go, perfect substance, just like in any human being. Now we're gonna replace this guy with our brand new Jello brain. And it fits perfectly. Okay, I think I just performed the first ever brain transplant. And I think I need to eat more Jello. For this next experiment, all you're gonna need is a battery and a magnet. By the way, never leak a battery. So you need to wrap a minifigure with copper wire. Make a simple contraption for the minifigure with magnets on each side of it. Take a 9-volt battery and let's see what happens when I touch the stick with wires.
Bruh.
Damn, nothing happens.
Classic. The moment when you think you're about to create something amazing, and then nothing. It's like the Lego version of a science fair fail. At least the classroom looks great, right?
Yeah, this is an electrical force. Okay guys, I think I created a torture device. Next, we're gonna dig the earth and look for some treasures as geologists do. Or literally every other kid on the planet. To simulate this, I built a model of Lego soil. So here we have the humus, topsoil, subsoil, parental material, and bedrock. So basically, how Lego Geology works is you take a piece of Lego land and give a guy a shovel in order to dig through these overpriced pieces of plastic till he finds something interesting. Like a mummy.
A Lego mummy? Now that's a treasure worth digging for. Imagine the stories it could tell, if only it could talk. This is definitely a plot twist in the world of Lego archaeology.
A mummy? No, this is for the archaeologist. We need to dig deeper. But if you're lucky enough, in the depths of the earth you might find a fossil. And from now on, it's like a casino, because you can find some rare dinosaur bones that can make you rich. Or you can find a prehistoric poop, which is actually very helpful for scientists. So, inspired by Lego, I put on the geologist outfit and went to dig for fossils. And after 4 straight hours of unimaginable effort in the forest with a shovel, I finally found something. OMG, a block of ice in the middle of a forest. I also found this strange fossil that looks like a cow poop.
That fossil definitely has a unique look. It's like nature's way of reminding us that not all treasures are glamorous. Who knew digging could lead to such interesting finds?
I was really curious to see what artifact this was, so I immediately went back home and started unveiling our treasure. So this looks like a long-lost Lego set, but I don't care about that. I'm more curious about this block of ice. So let's use different tools to crack the ice. It kinda tastes like soil.
Tasting ice that kind of tastes like soil? That's a bold move. It's like a weird science experiment and a snack all in one. Who knew digging could lead to such culinary adventures?
It's like soil. Guys, I'm seeing dinosaur teeth, and it looks like it's from a dino skull set. It's actually taking too long, so I'm gonna set it on fire to make it melt faster. Okay guys, go grab a shovel and maybe you'll find your own dino set. Or poop. And in our next physics class, I will test if you can move by blowing your own sail, like this dude. Wow, okay, I really want this to be true, so let's test it in Lego. Okay, so what'll happen if I build a car and place a propeller on the back of it? It goes to the right, as it should. And now, if I add another car with a sail, and the first car blows that sail but is fixed, right, the car with the sail wants to move to the left. And now if we connect them together, they'll cancel out their forces and stay in the exact same place. And that's why you can't move a boat by blowing on your own sail. And about that dude, clearly he's just using an electric skateboard. Let's move on and explore how different types of plastic will melt in chemistry class. So, I prepared 4 jars filled with acetone and different Lego pieces like this fake Lego skeleton guy, crystals, and a jungle animal set. Yeah, we'll melt that kitten too. But before we move on to that, we'll test the acetone on another type of plastic, styrofoam. So styrofoam definitely melts super fast, and we'll see if the Lego parts are melting as well in a couple hours. This is gonna take a while. Yep, we're on top of the world. Okay, we're finally so close to the end. Look at all that melted goo. Now we have to wait a few hours for the melting process to start. Ooh, those Lego crystals are literally turning into jelly.
That's wild. Watching Lego crystals turn into jelly is like a science fiction movie come to life. Who knew chemistry could be so colorful and squishy? This is definitely a fun twist on melting plastic.
Into jelly. Okay, it's time for the reveal, guys. Starting off with the skeleton guy. It seems to me that he's still in one piece, so let's check that for real. Whoa, he didn't even melt at all. He's still hard as a rock, even if you poke him multiple times. Now let's move on to the Lego crystals. You can already tell they've melted like goo. Like, they're literally sticking to the bottom. Let's open it up. I can barely recognize the crystals. They've completely melted, and they've turned into this gooey substance. I'm gonna try scooping it out with a spoon. Gummy bears, anyone?
That goo looks like a wild gummy bear experiment gone wrong. Who knew Lego could turn into such a colorful, squishy mess? It's like a candy factory explosion.
Okay, let's proceed to the animals. I'm seeing some of them are still pretty much intact. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, here's the spider, and it surprisingly didn't melt at all. Even this crab didn't melt, which makes me want to have seafood for lunch. And look, even the scorpion survived. These guys are just built differently. As for the kitten, well, is this still even a kitten?
That kitten looks like it went through a wild transformation. It's like a Lego version of a horror movie prop now. Definitely not your average cute cat anymore.
Kitten? All that's left are the eyes, but other than that, I don't think this kitty survived. I'd say that's a pretty satisfying experiment.
That's definitely a satisfying conclusion. Watching all those Lego pieces transform is oddly mesmerizing. It's like a science class and an art project rolled into one. What a wild ride.
Satisfying experiment. Comment down below what you want me to do with them next. Now, I'll build a huge volcano that will erupt in like 10 seconds. And to make the most epic volcano out of Lego,
that volcano looks like it's about to unleash a rainbow of chaos. I can already feel the excitement building. This is going to be an epic Lego eruption. Who the hell doesn't love a colorful explosion?
I went and ordered an insane amount of very dangerous chemicals to make an elephant toothpaste explosion. And I also did it see-through, so now you guys can see exactly how the reaction is going in this thing. So you should start by adding dishwashing liquid, food color, and then a very concentrated hydrogen peroxide. Guys, just so you know, this reaction can go like this. And I was doing it in my studio, so I was not really prepared for what was about to happen. Whoa!
That explosion is absolutely epic. It's like a Lego-themed science fair gone wild. The colors and the sheer volume of that eruption are just mesmerizing. Talk about a showstopper.
Whoa, look at that explosion. It's so huge. This looks so real. This honestly deserves a replay. I think I deserve a medal or something. Next, we'll have a look at optical illusions in geometry class. OMG, how is that even possible? A more extreme example of the optical illusion would be this build, and you can kind of see that something weird's going on here. And you're right, because it's an optical illusion I built. So, to build it, you need to have two separate builds, place them carefully in specific places, and the most important part is the position of the camera. For the next optical illusion, we'll need two identical minifigures, a piece of paper, a pen, and a ruler to draw a nice perspective. And when we put the two minifigures on the drawing, it seems like one of them is bigger, although they're as similar as twins. And I have a perfect usage for this one. You can take any two random identical Lego pieces and put them on this drawing, and boom! You just made it bigger. Use it to your advantage, guys. And here's a speed round of different cool optical illusions I found online. So in this one, it seems like this lower green circle is bigger than the top one, but it's actually not. This one gives the illusion that the horizontal lines are not parallel, but it's clear that they're as straight as can be. And the final one gives the impression that these 2x1 plates are different shades of gray, but they're not. It's even hard to show you that they're the same color. Another shape to explore is the simple cheese slope, which is actually a triangle. By using its shape, you can build two different things on the same base plate. But can you guess what this is? So on the left side, I built Mario, and on the right side, I built Shrek. Okay, now kids need to be active all the time, so the final class is PE. And I built a full skate park with huge ramps that you can jump on, sick rails for grinds, cool graffiti on the walls, look at this dope squirrel, and a chill area for friendly gathering and music listening. Now our skater bros can do grinds all day. 50-50 grind, board slide, backslide 360 50-50 grind, and of course,
That head grind is next level. Who knew Lego skaters could pull off such epic tricks? It's like a mini X Games right in the studio. This skate park is a total vibe.
of course, head grind. Huh? Roller bros can ride huge ramps and do buckets. And scooter and BMX bros can do sick transfers and jump like the whole skate park. Now that I think about it, ordinary PE classes look...
Right? Lego pair classes are on a whole different level. Who wouldn't want to trade in boring gym exercises for epic skate park tricks and fun builds? This is the ultimate upgrade to physical education.
Classes look so lame.
Well, that was quite the adventure with Mr. Briggs. Who knew science could be so much fun and colorful with Lego? From floating minifigures and spooky skeletons to those wild gummy bear experiments. It was a roller coaster of creativity and hilarity. I absolutely loved the way they turned complex concepts into digestible chunks, all while keeping us entertained. Now, I have to say, if I ever need a fun way to learn science, I know where to turn. And let's not forget the epic explosions and transformations. That volcano was truly something else. Remember, if you're as amazed as I am by this Lego science extravaganza, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more fun reactions. I can't wait to see what crazy creativity we'll dive into next. See you all next time.